everyone, it's Janet Wakeland with remarkablycreated.com. In today's One Take Wonder video, I want to show you some tips featuring the marbled background stamp and our cat punch. There are a group of demonstrators that are doing a product spotlight week, and today's spotlight is the cat punch. So if you come visit me at remarkablycreated.com, you'll be able to start the blog tour from there and be inspired by lots of cat projects. So let's take a look at using the marbling stamp for great cat images, how I created this stamp, and then some tips for the marbled stamp. So let's start with that first. The marbled stamp is a big background stamp. It is designed to fit a standard A2 card. We do have a large block that is sized for them. When I work with our big background stamps, I like to keep them rubber side up. It is a big stamp to hold and then try to hit and make sure that you've got it all covered. So by keeping it rubber side up, I'm able to take my pad direct to it. In addition, depending on how you're pushing and how hard you're pushing, you may catch lines. So you may see lines in your image, and I don't want those to show up on my cardstock. So after I've totally covered this with the ink, I'm going to kind of go around with just a slight little circular motion to pull some of those lines out. It's kind of like buffing it. Then I always work with the 11 by 17 paper when I'm working with the background stamps because it helps keep my hands clean. So we're going to lay that down. We're going to pull this over, and the 11 by 17 grid paper is available in the annual catalog. It has the inches measurements on one side and the centimeter measurements on the other side. So we're just going to give it a good rub, and then pop it up, and you have your background. So look at that beautiful marbling. Isn't that a cool stamp? Ah, so much fun. So let's just do it one more time, because I want some gray for the kitty that I'm going to show you. So let's just do it one more time. Practice makes perfect, right? Reinforce what we just learned. We'll give it that good rub, and then we'll lift it up, and we have our image here. So now with the cat punch, I'm just going to kind of walk the kitty around till I feel like the pattern kind of looks cat-like, and what I'm trying to find or have for my look. So let's go this route. Okay, so now I have a cat, and he's got the little marbling, which kind of gives him some texture that looks fur-like. And I'm going to bring the gray pad back in, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just add a little bit of depth to his edges by sponging. I always cut the sponges in half. Again, it helps keep your hands clean a little bit versus cutting it down to really small sizes, but I know a lot of people like to quarter theirs. So we've got that. And then just real quick for you, you probably see that there's some messes. I didn't pull a brand new clean sheet for the video. I use these 11 by 17 pieces of paper till they're either all gunked up with adhesive or so messy that I really do need a new sheet. I actually flip them over and use the other side. So your pad of 100 sheets is going to last you a long time. So here you see him with gray on gray. In this case, he is soft suede on crumb cake. In our nighttime I'm missing you card, little kitty sitting in the window staring out at the stars in the sky. Missing you, he's done in gray on white. This is the heart and the home framelit for the window. This paper here, oh, and I'm totally missing the name, went blank, is in the holiday catalog. This is in our annual catalog. Cat punch is part of a bundle. You can purchase either the cat punch alone, or it is part of what's called the spooky cat bundle, and that is in our holiday catalog. So that's those pieces. So now let's take a look at our sweet little cat. What I did here is we stamped the frame, and our friendship is a work of art, and then we went ahead and from ultra thick white cardstock, and we do have thick vanilla cardstock, I went ahead and punched one cat. Then I picked out 3 colors, and in this case I've got lemon lime twist, pumpkin pie, and our berry blast. So you just need 3 kitties, at least for my pattern. You can do 4 or 5. It just depends on, you know, how many colors you want on there or how much you want to mix it all up. And so I'm just going to grab all 3 of the kitties, and I'm going to stack them on top of each other and make sure that they're lined up really, really well. You could put a tiny dab, a little glue dot between them if you wanted to, but I can hold it securely enough and I feel comfortable just holding it really tight. But you do want to have a firm grip on it so that when you cut it, it doesn't shift on you. So in this case then, I just picked 3 angles to make cuts with. Okay. And now I'm going to grab my snail adhesive and I'm going to grab, let's do, I think I have one with a pink tail. Let's do the pink tail. Make sure it's going the direction that I want it to go so I can put adhesive on the right side. And then I do better when I pick this up and hold it in my hand. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to line this up exactly with the white cat image, like that. And let's give him some green paws this time, lemon lime. We don't have generic greens, we have fun colors. And we'll put that down, and then that means that we have an orange for the head. Make sure it's going the right way. Then we have the orange. Kind of a little tiled looking cat. So we have this, and then we went ahead and just put him inside the frame. So give you a little art piece. I always think of, museums, I think of cats, or old bookstores, I think of cats, historic homes. I know that the Ernest Hemingway house in Key West was saved, and the curator down there stayed put with 54 cats in that house. So I guess I was inspired a little bit by that story. So here you go. Again, 2 fun ideas that have nothing to do with the Halloween spooky cat bundle, so thinking outside the box with our cat. Again, come visit me at remarkablycreated.com so you can start the blog tour looking for all kinds of other great inspiration with the Cat Punch. And if you do not have a demonstrator that you work with, I would love to provide you with a complimentary copy of either our annual catalog or a holiday catalog, or both of them. And you can request that while you're there visiting me at remarkablycreated.com. Thanks, guys.